Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited for today's video because we are kind of starting from the beginning. We're actually gonna do my hair on camera with you guys and talk about a new blow dryer I've been trying out that I'm absolutely in love with, as well as some Asian beauty products that I got to pick out and I'm super excited. Just kind of a flush of color, breath of fresh air type of makeup look, and just keeping it pretty simple. But you guys, before we jump into it, if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications of new videos. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. But if you want to see what products I used and how I got this look, just keep watching. Okay, you guys, I've got to get ready because we have some friends coming over. We're gonna cook out for the weekend. It is beautiful out. I want to say it is 78, but I wanted to start from scratch. I've already put some product into my hair. I will link it down below what I used. My hair is naturally wavy, but I have been using a blow dryer that was sent to me and I partnered with this brand. I have been absolutely loving it. It's super quiet. My hair dries pretty quickly and I have to section it, which I guess I could go ahead and start doing that. The brand I partnered with is Maywey, and they are a super affordable hair dryer, blow dryer. So this is the packaging for it. When you see this, it is so sleek and beautiful. This is the actual hair dryer itself. There is a attachment to kind of help diffuse, but it just magnetizes on. Look at that. Buttons are really easy. Push this button up to turn it on, hold, and then 2 different heat settings. So you're not gonna like burn your hair. I've done that before. It doesn't smell good. You walk around with like smelling like singed ends. But believe me, when I go to start using this, I will leave it so you guys can hear the volume of it. It is super quiet, which means in the mornings when I can actually blow dry my hair and not wake everyone up, which would be amazing. I have used some blow dryers and they wake the entire house. That's not cool because I like my peaceful mornings, and this, so quiet. But I do use a round brush when I'm using a blow dryer just to kind of help with the straightening, because I'm not a huge fan of how my hair naturally dries. I'm okay with when I go and put the beachy waves in myself, if that makes any sense. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. It's so quiet. And then I have it on so right here, let's turn it off for a second. Right here, it tells you what setting you're putting it on, whether it's cold, I say medium, and then super warm. But it is super cute. Okay, when I turn this on, the snowflake actually turns green. I don't use it that often. Usually it said that if you do like a cold shot after you've like completely done your style, it'll help it set. I've just never done it. And then these ones will actually turn orange. So right now it's on the cold setting, and then you get the light yellowy orange and then darker orange, which I'm going to keep it on this setting. I should also mention that you can actually turn it to low and high for your speed. I want it to be quick, so I have it on the highest setting. But if you just go up 1 and 2, it doesn't change the noise. Look how smooth this is. And that was just a couple run-throughs, and then this hair is still... I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry the rest of it. Okay, so now that the first layer is done, I always have to section it. My hair is very thick. Even though my girl went and thinned my hair out, it still is very thick. I do also have to say, because you've seen I've had the blow dryer up and over my head. It is very lightweight, which makes it super convenient, and it's nice because my arms don't get tired trying to get all the angles of my hair. And my hair is super soft. I love this. Okay, and then to finish off my hair, and especially on this side because it's like the thickest because of how I part it, I will just use a paddle brush. I know towards the end my hair is looking crazy, but I'm just trying to get every angle and make sure I don't have any spots that I missed, that aren't smooth, that are a little damp. And this is just after blow drying. I will go and straighten like the fronts just a little bit. For some reason they do not like to straighten when they're blow dried. They do their own thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, the hair is tamed and the little pieces are straightened out. Just put a headband on to keep my hair out of my face so I can do my makeup. And I am using an Asian beauty brand. This one is Gogotales. I will link them down below. Definitely go check them out. They are very affordable and the makeup is so cute. I have a couple things from them. First thing, this one is beautiful. It's the Vincent's Wheat Fields. Look at the artwork, and you can even see like it's got the texture on it. I want to say this one Vincent van Gogh, but it is stunning. And then the color story. So when you look in here, the shades are very beautiful. You have some darker tones, some lighter tones, some beautiful shimmers, and even to go along with the wheat fields, if you look at the shade Lilac, it actually looks like a bushel of flowers. And then even this one, Straw, kind of has the yellow and brown. Those details are so beautiful. I'm interested to see what they look like when they're blended together. And even the shade Iris has what looks like a purple, is it a hyacinth or violet? It looks like it's supposed to be a flower. I'm not really sure what type of flower, but I'm excited to swatch these. There's some shades that have matte with like glitter particles. There's true shimmers, and then there's full-on mattes. So let's go ahead and swatch these so I have an idea of what I want to do. Okay, I'm actually quite impressed with these shimmers and swatches. Why do I always say shimmers? I think it's because I'm so infatuated with shiny things. But this palette is absolutely stunning. I'm loving the shade Rosy Clouds, which is kind of a rose gold shimmer, but even Iris, when swatched, is kind of a purplish green shimmer, kind of almost a duochrome. And then the shade Straw is a very beautiful gold leaning champagne. And even Cattail, yes, that one, it is like a glitter shimmer topper. The shades in here are stunning. I actually have no idea which direction I want to go. I could go with the very rich, lush brown shades, which there's even like a burnt, it's not burnt orange, it's kind of like a brick red. That matte shade, which is Wheatfields, is beautiful. There's so many different options and variations that I could go with. I could do the mauvey purpley shades, which would be quite beautiful. Let me go prime my eyes, deliberate over these swatches, and figure out which direction we're gonna go. Okay, I think I have a way forward, and we're gonna keep it kind of neutral. One of the things I loved about living in Japan and the Asian makeup and beauty is just so effortless and very natural looking. I don't tend to go super natural, but I've gotten to be a little more relaxed with my makeup over the years. It doesn't have to be super dramatic, and that's not what I'm gonna go for today. Now, I think the first shade I'm gonna use is Wildflower. This one I'm gonna use a fluffy crease brush and just put it into the crease and the outer V. Nothing too crazy. If you ever look at Asian beauty, it's just a wash of color over the eyes. Nothing dramatic and like super smoky. Sometimes that happens, but everyday makeup is very effortless. And I always loved that, but that just was never my aesthetic. Over the years though, I have definitely gotten into just like a pinky shade for work and then something in the inner corner to just kind of draw the attention. So I'm going to kind of gravitate towards that today. I do also have to go get an updated passport picture. I finally got my maiden name reverted back. So I need to update my passport, and I have foreign travel later this year. So definitely need a updated passport picture. It is very buildable, so if you just want a wash of color or something more defined, you'll absolutely get this with that palette. Now, I'm between two shades. Do I want to stick with the mauve and go into poppies, or do I want to use magenta, which is actually like pinky leaning or brown leaning pink, if that makes sense? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go into the shade Magenta. If you look at it in the pan, it looks like it's brown leaning pink. So I'm gonna use my fluffy crease brush. And it almost doesn't show up on camera, but in person, it is the slightest. Now, part of me wants to use Rosy Clouds, which is a beautiful glittery shimmer. And then part of me wants to use Iris, which was that purple to green shift. I think I have an idea. I'm gonna use the shade Rosy Clouds. This one I'm going to pick up on my ring finger, and I'm going to place it on the eyelid. Ooh, so beautiful. And it's not like full concentrated color, but it is very pretty and shiny. And something I can build. Very pretty. Now I'm going to pick up the shade Iris. This I'm going to pick up on a dry brush and just kind of finesse in the inner corner. Nothing too crazy. Ooh, that picked up so beautifully. So you get the purpley green on the inside and then the rose gold and gold shades on the center. So you kind of get two. Well, kind of. You do get two different shifts. Really pretty. Very subtle. Just a wash. Let me go do this eye and some other base products, and I'll be back because we have more from this brand. Okay, so base products, if you want to know what they are linked down below. Definitely check them out. Some of my favorites, especially like a glowy foundation. But we've got to finish off the under eye and dip back into the eyeshadow palette. I'm going to go into the shade Wildflower. This is just going to be on a small compacted smudge brush, and ever so slightly, because when you put it on, it can deposit a deeper color than what the crease brush put on. Now I'm going to go into the shade Magenta. The name is deceiving though, because it's not what magenta would be, but I like the shade. And this is when I'll pick up my compacted smudge brush ever so slightly, because I'm going to do it right here and right here, because I don't want to block out the brown that I did earlier. I can still see the little V of brown that I put there. If you want to touch that up, I'm going to grab my pencil brush with no extra product and just make sure. Now, I did already go ahead and do contour and bronzer and all that. I have a blush. This is their Vitality Slightly Drunk Blush. Look at the packaging, it is absolutely adorable. Now, this shade is really pretty, just a slight pink. There is glitter on here, but I don't know if it's glitter topper just for decoration, or if when I go and pick it up, it's gonna disperse off. I have a feeling it doesn't go all the way through the blush, which I'm okay with, but I'm also wondering if it's just gonna end up all over my cheeks. Yep, so it dusted off. If you don't want the glitter, you can definitely go and tap it off and then go back into the blush. There is some kick up, not a big deal. And I don't necessarily run from glitter, so I'm not upset by it depositing on my cheeks. It just gives it some added shine. And then a kiss on the nose. This is in the shade 604. I do like that they put the expiration dates on there. I don't know if you can see it, but it actually tells you when you should be getting rid of it, which this is out till 2026. So about 2-3 years. You got some time. 2 years. No, it's less than 3 years. I feel like the year has just gone by. It's September. It's about to be over. We're getting close to Thanksgiving and Christmas. Just so many things. Okay, I got most everything done with the exception of eyeliner because I have an eyeliner from Gogotales. This is in shade 02, which is their black shade. Look how fine that tip is. Ooh, I'm excited to try this out. I'm not great about doing eyeliner on camera. I will start and probably turn the camera off to finish so that I don't mess them up because a lot of times they are not matching if I'm on camera. I will always start right here at the corner and draw up towards the tail of my eyebrow and then draw over so I get the point that I want. Just a little tiny tail. I'm gonna go and do this all because it's a little tricky. That eyeliner went on so nicely. The tip on it isn't super flexible. It has a little bit of stiffness to it, which made it nice to do my wing liner. Really love that. And I didn't have to go over it multiple times to build the color because I do like it when it is solid black and not like kind of opaque. Like that's not cool. And trying to wash it off with a makeup wipe. So it's gonna stay put. Now, I do have a lip color. This is Love Story. And packaging is super cute. There is some weight to it. It's made of metal. And then this is the shade that I have. Now, let's see what the color looks like. Ooh, so there is actually some payoff with this. It's not just like a flush of color. And I'm sure I could just blot it on and make it kind of just a flush. But I'm not sure if I want to have it more defined. I did grab a lip liner that I think will go with it, and neither of them are a match, and they're the closest to the shade. So I think I'm just gonna dab it on kind of like a blush effect and see how that goes. You don't always have to define your lips. I tend to because my lips are not shaped perfectly symmetrical. So here goes nothing. It really just, if you just kind of mute it out, it's almost my shade but better. And you can get the blurred effect down here. It is really pretty. See if I can get somewhat of a shape. It's not gonna be perfect because this side, or no, it's this side that's a little more flat. Be careful when you do this. This one was looking a little weird, but I was able to just kind of smooth it out. Let's see if I can clean this up a little bit. It literally looks like I just ate a popsicle. I love this shade. Okay, you guys, this is the final look. I'm really loving how my hair and makeup turned out today. I will definitely link the products I used down below from both Gogotales and Maywey. I think that's how you say it. I was so thankful that they let me pick out a couple things from Gogotales, and the eyeshadow palette I think is one of my favorites. I'll probably reach for this for work quite a few times, especially because there's some neutral shades in here. Look at this. So stunning. I'm probably gonna get a lot of use out of this because there's some beautiful shades even for the fall weather that we're about to get. Now, one thing that I'm like super stoked about this blow dryer, first off, look how just elegant and sleek. And then I like that you can see what the temperature is. You're guessing sometimes on your blow dryer, but I also like that you can have it more isolated and have the magnetic tip attachment. Go check them out, very affordable. I will link their website down below, so definitely go check them out if you're in the market for a new blow dryer. I've tried some expensive ones, I've tried some name brand, and didn't have the same luck. My hair is so smooth, just feels super healthy, and it looks very shiny. I cannot say enough about the products and the brands I used today. Let me know your thoughts down below, you guys. I'm really excited to hear your feedback. But you guys, before we end this video, if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications of new videos. And if you like this video, make sure you hit a big thumbs up. Until my next video, you guys, bye. I'll see you in the next one.